Good morning, beautiful people. How are we today? The sun is shining, the birds are singing, as my granddad used to say. So how much better can it get than this? Hey, actually, I put that on my fridge. How much better can life get? What else can go right instead of the other? Okay, so today I was going to talk all about all the different tarot cards and things, because we've been talking about creativity, and if you love beautiful illustrations that bring your inner child to life and make you happy, some of the tarot cards and oracle cards you can get are just absolutely exquisite and just give you a happy heart. But I'm getting a little off track because there's something else I really feel I need to talk to you about, and it's a stone. Romancing the stone. Not really, but it's, I wish I had a better term, but I don't, because I don't. But anyway, I'm going to tell you all about this stone, which if you've got this stone, I feel it's the key to connecting you with the power within you. You know how I'm always talking about going to sacred sites and things, and you can do that energetically, you don't have to physically go. Well, this stone is a form of that. And, you know, I always say you don't need anything outside of yourself, and you don't. But there are tools that can help harness. So I just wanted to talk about this stone and how it come about. Before I do, I asked Archangel Michael for some cards this morning, just a couple of cards to jump out at me as a collective healing. Now, if you're seeing this, it's definitely for you. Okay, and the first card we got, and this is the blue, I've showed you these before. Okay, they're angelic cards by Tony Carmen Salerno, absolutely beautiful. And the first card I got was this one here. Okay, which doesn't look, but you know what? I know it's a volatile time at the moment in the world, not in my world, probably not in your world, but there's things going on in the world. This card, and when you're looking at cards, always look at the numbers, because if you learn a little bit about numerology, it does help with deciphering meanings in everything in life, really. But 2, 3, so it's a 5, so change, conflict, you know, that sort of thing. It's a basically, this card, it's a volatile card, isn't it? Look at it, it doesn't look, but at the end of the day, the best stuff comes out of, you know, it's like when we backburn or we have fire, you know, then the regrowth comes through. And then, so we got this card, okay, which symbolizes infinite possibility. Okay, so I just thought I'd show you that card, and that's what you got, okay, for today. I just wanted to do that as a little start off. But why I've got lots of beautiful cards, and we'll talk about them another time. The traditional tarot is obviously, not obviously, don't know, you know, I feel it's the Rider-Waite, which is a popular, and it's the older illustrations, but there's beautiful different ones there now. So we're going to look at them another time. My favorite ones I use every day are the Angel Radley Valentine, which I love. Okay, and for Halloween, we're going to have a look at some witches and fairies cards, which I love them too. And they just bring you a happy heart, and looking at the illustrations is fun. But the deck I want to talk about, where this stone comes in, my daughters, you're probably going to hear a lot about my daughters, because I spend a lot of time with them, and we're always giving each other things, and it's a beautiful, I'm very fortunate. I didn't have that relationship with my parents, but I do have it with my daughters. Now, I forgot to mention, if you haven't got your tea, before we start, go and get it. And I want to mention, I say coffee all the time, but I drink decaffeinated coffee, by the way. I don't drink full strength coffee. So just want to clear that up, because otherwise it looks a bit dishonest, doesn't it? Because I don't drink, and I love tea. Okay, I just love tea. It's probably the Australian in me, but This is Earl Grey. I also love English breakfast, and I also drink a lot of herbal tea. So if I like peppermint tea, and I like lavender honey and calming teas and things like that too. So I've got my Earl Grey. So if you want to grab yours and come back, you can. Put me on pause and come back. Just have a little sip of this because it'll go cold. So without further ado, because I'm prattling on, last Christmas, I gave you my heart. No, last Christmas, our daughters, bought me this beautiful tarot. It's from Hattie Thorn. It come all the way from England. Good old England, you know, the old country. And in this box, which I'm going to show you in a minute, was this beautiful vintage Christmas tarot that she's designed and done. And it's just beautiful. And I grew up, like I've said before, with 1940s style, so I love anything vintage. And she put this beautiful little card in. So I'm just letting you know in case you want a set. And I'm letting you know now because I know I'm pushing in front of Halloween. I'm coming back to that. But Christmas isn't that far away. And if you did want to have tarot like this for Christmas, I'd probably order it now, because I don't know if you can get this in Australia, this set. And look, it's got, she put little things in here. Look, I just kept the box, and it's got all little nice things in there, little confetti things. But look, anyway, she's got here, thank you for your order. The stone is mookaite. I just told you what the stone is. Okay, I hope you love your cards. Much love, Hattie. Okay, so this is who sent the stone. Now, why? I better get on and tell you about it now. I've told you. This stone is only found in Australia, Western Australia, and the Kennedy Ranges. Okay, so it's gone all the way to England, and it's come all the way back. And I have had this stone sitting next to me on my desk while I write, while I do, you know, whatever I'm doing, for nearly 12 months. No, it's not 12 months because it's not Christmas yet, is it? But for a while, 10 months, whatever it is. And this stone is an indigenous mook. It means running waters. And to the Australian Aboriginal people, it means it's the Mother Earth stone, which connects you to nature. And I thought, what have we been doing lately? A lot of, we've been going to sacred sites and connecting with nature to ignite the power within. Well, I had a look at this stone, and you know, I'm going to be honest, I love crystals, and that's something else we're going to talk about soon. I want to go through the crystals, and you know, your quartz crystal, this is the master healer. So if you want to heal or connect to up there and you want tools to help, your quartz crystal, I mean, then, you know, and then there's all the other crystals, which I'm not even going to start on that because I'll keep talking about it. So yeah, I wrote down a few things. This stone is approximately 120 million years old. Okay, and I've written down because there was just so much, and I'm going to be honest, I thought it was jasper. And I love crystals. I've been working with crystals since I was 19. I don't know if you saw the video on here I did, and I took everyone for a walk through the crystal caves in Atherton. Well, I worked in there when I was when I was 19. That was my second job. I tried working in an office, and I ended up working there, and I loved it. And even me, who's been around crystals all my life, I thought this was jasper. I'm going to show you it in a minute. And so I just want to read this first. So Indigenous connection, Muka, comes from Indigenous word running waters. Okay, so it's valued for its connection to earth. It's also great for grounding, connecting one to earth's energies, and stimulates vitality, fosters strength, protection, intuition, and connection to astral knowledge and ancient wisdom. So So what I had a little realization with this one, because it does connect us with our ancestry. It's a great stone for using or having to work through old family karmic baggage if you're wanting to let go. But more than that, and I'm going to show you it first. And it's only small, but you know what? It's not about the size of it. Look how beautiful it is. I really want you to be able to see it. I'm just going to... It's got all... It's like a mustard colour or caramel colour, and then it's got this dark chocolate veins around it. Maybe if I come back a bit. Intricate sort of patterns like that. Looks like the veins of a tree. It's called mookaite, and it's actually affordable. There's plenty of it in Australia. I don't know about elsewhere, but it's an affordable stone. And I don't think people realise what this stone is, because as soon as I read, I thought, this is like carrying around a sacred place in your pocket. Do you know what I mean? And I put it in the palm of my hand, and it's powerful. So I'm not saying you need anything outside of yourself, but we use crystals as healing tools. We use stones, and I just like to bring to everyone's attention this particular stone called mookaite. That's probably better. I'm going to get some more. I love it. I thought it was jasper, I couldn't believe it. And I thought, I've had that there for nearly 12 months, and that little note was in there, and I must have been so excited when I opened the box and I read the note quick, and I didn't really take notice of the stone as much. I thought, isn't that pretty? I'll put that next to me on my desk. And it's come now because it's time to share it with all of you. So I would say, if you can get your hands on some of this, I mean, that's the tumblestone, and it's just so beautiful. And tumblestones are good. One, they're affordable. Two, it fits nicely in the palm of your hand. And each morning you can just get it and just ask to connect with it and Mother Earth through the stone and ignite that power within yourself. Okay, so you could do that in the morning. You could do that again before you go to bed. You can wear them as a pendant. They've got jewelry. I was interested then. I rung the crystal. I said, do you have it? And they said, oh, I've got lots of mookaite. And have you got jewelry? Oh yeah, we've got plenty of that. And it's affordable. It's not like this is, but I think a lot of people like me think this is jasper. So I don't want to go on too long because, but I really wanted to bring that up, and that's what brought me to the Christmas cards. I thought, oh, well, I've got to tell you about the Christmas cards now. Oh, wasn't that terrible? But, and then we'll go back to Halloween next time, and I'll show you the Witch's Tarot, which is beautiful. But these are the cards. So this lady's very talented. So that's the cover of the cards. Okay, which is holly, which is beautiful. And I'll just go through some of them. I'll start here. So the Fool. Isn't that just beautiful illustrations? Now, if you have never done tarot, that's okay. You still appreciate the card, okay? The illustrations, just stunning. The Magician. Isn't that beautiful? High Priestess. And once again, when you're looking at tarot cards, look at the numbers. Okay, so 3 is creativity. Okay. 4, here's the Emperor, stability. Okay, this is the Hierophant. High Priest. Oh, look at this one, the Lovers. Now, isn't that a beautiful Lovers card? I've seen some scary Lovers cards. And every one of these cards just makes me feel happy. And it just gives you a happy heart and just takes you back to another time. Strength. And 8, abundance. Okay, 9. I tell you what, I've had a lot of this card. Beautiful card though. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so when you see 10, that's a 1. So new beginnings. And it's a good card, isn't it? Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Just beautiful. I'm probably going a little bit slow. And death, you know, new beginnings, endings. Okay, so it's not necessarily, people see death card and think, oh, the death card. It could just mean the end of a chapter, you know, and 1 and 3 is 4. So it's stability. I mean, there's nothing more certain than that, is there? I mean, so the Devil. Okay, that one actually relates to our card we got today, doesn't it? A little bit. Where is it? The first card we got in our oracle, the Tower. But everything sometimes has to come crashing down for it to rebuild, and then it's better than ever. Depending on keeping a level, cool head through the process. It's how we handle the situation and the choices we make through it and after it. So yeah, I'll just go a little. I'm just going to show you the major arcana because there's all the, but beautiful, and the World. Isn't that beautiful? So there's all the, oh, I feel like I have to show you because it's just so nice. These are the cups. Look. I'll just show you a little bit because they're nice. Look, 3 of Cups. So this is Hattie Thorn did these. And cups. So all about relationship, love. Oh, look at this one. Look at it. 8 of Cups. Oh, this is a nice one. Look at that. I love the 9 of Cups. Beautiful colour. 10 of Cups. Page of Cups. So I'm sorry these aren't in the right order. Oh, I'm going. Oh, actually, I think they might be. I've lost track. I'm so interested in the pictures. I'm supposed to be showing you and I'm peeking around looking at them. Look. And now Wands. So Wands all about creativity. Just so nice. 5 of Wands. Isn't that a great card? Yeah, usually 5 of Wands looks. But she still made it, Hattie still made it look fun, you know. Oh, this is a good one. Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands, beautiful cards. With the Page. Yeah, these aren't in the right order, are they? They are. Yeah, they are. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is the lady that's on the front cover. Beautiful. King of Wands. And tarot, oracle tarot cards are really, really great. Isn't that gorgeous? For 3 of Swords. Connecting. You know, you can ask for messages and use your cards to get messages. Harness them, you know, and you'd be surprised what comes through. And you could just start off by you don't even have to know spreads, just do a 3-card spread. Or you could shuffle them and just say, could I have a jumper? Just to let me know I'm on the right track or give me some guidance today, and it'll just jump out of you. And with tarot or any cards, it's your interpretation. Like, they all have their general meaning, and you can get familiar with those meanings. And knowing your numerology is good too, like I said before, because if you know your numerology when it comes to the cards, it helps. It gives even more depth to the card, and the astrology around them as well, because they all belong to different elements as well and things. But it's really the most important thing is how you view the card. So get one set to start with and really use it and get familiar with it and fall in love with the illustrations. And then every time you do it, universe knows how you see that card, what you're interpreting. So when you see, it's the same as animals, you know, that animal medicine. So when we see an animal, I'm going to start talking about animals very soon and what they bring into our world. But I hit a kangaroo. Oh, I felt terrible. Because that little darling was just giving me a message. But it come out of nowhere. It just jumped out in front of my car. It was sitting on, so it was like it was waiting for me, you know, and that's what happens. But see, I see they have a special message for me. So universe knew what I would think or feel when that happened. So that's why that happened. So it's the same with the card. So when you get a card, if it means to you something, or when you see it, you think of this, then that's why you got the card. And so trust in your own intuition. But that's all of them, my sweets. Weren't they absolutely beautiful? And I've got a few more I want to go through another time, because otherwise you'll get bored and you'll never come back. So I just mainly today, I just love these so much. Thank you, Hattie Thorn. Got to get it right. Hattie Thorn, okay? And I don't have any other information, but I'm sure if you go online, you'll find her. If you see this video and you'd like them, and you'd like them for Christmas, I'd probably do that now. Yeah, that's what I thought. You better, man. But more importantly, this lady's switched on, and universe was working its magic here, because this stone was meant to be shown to you now, because we've been talking about what we've been talking about, and this is a way you can connect with Mother Earth all the time and bring up that power within yourself. These are tools that universe has bestowed upon us to help us. And like I said, it's 120 million years old. You know, we look at this little star, isn't that nice? It's a lot older than us, been around a lot longer than us. So it's got a lot of power within it. And I can feel it right now. I can feel it, it's beautiful. And it's a way, if you look at it like you could be carrying around a sacred place in your pocket all day. And when you feel you need some strength, because this also encourages strength, versatility and things like that, you can just pull it out. Okay, connect. And just sit for a moment and connect. You know, so it's a tool that you can use. And yeah, I just wanted to come on and say, I was just so excited when I read it, and I thought, I've got to let everyone know about this stone. So, and I really hope you enjoyed those beautiful illustrations. So I'll be back with some more. We're going to go have a drink of tea before we go, because otherwise I'm and we're going to go through the witch's garden. And I'm a bit of a quirky person. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I love those little trolls. My daughter, I had one when I was young. I went to Korea, which was a bit drive from where I lived at the time. And I got myself this troll. He's from Norway. He was from Norway, but over the years he got destroyed. He got wet and he fell apart. But the girls ordered me another one from Norway. So, I should get him and show you. Should look. You've probably seen these before. Look at him. We are talking about creativity, so I can show you my weird little things. Look at him. And you know what's funny? I gave him this really weird and unusual name. And I can't remember what it is. Because it was so weird and silly. But anyway. And anyway, this is the fairy tarot. Okay, so it's not, when I say fairy tarot, it's not your usual pretty fairies. I think they're pretty, so we're going to have a look at them next time. And we are going to go through the angel cards another time as well. But I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day. And I shall be back and see you again very soon. Okay, love yous. Bye.